Hello everyone, I'm Rafa, and I want to show you my last portraits that I've been doing these past weeks. This one is Fernanda Torres, the Brazilian actress. I drew that and I took it to Carnival that happened just the beginning of this month of March. And this phrase, a vida presta, means life is worth it. It's something that she said. So I did it with watercolors and I did this body like it was like the Oscars tattoo. And yep, I took it with me. So this is why there's a plastic here, because I wanted to protect it somehow. It's kind of ruined here because of me like kind of wearing it, but I love it. It's still pretty good. And I did this self portrait. Let me look to the side. I love these neon colors that I used here. It says, "You are where you allow yourself to be," full circle. Because, this is me showing my art and doing my art on hand again, handmade stuff. So it's been a process, very intimate process for me. And this is the last self-portrait I did. I really like this one. It says, "You are the love you have been longing for." Let me look up. Yeah, I really like this one. I see that like each drawing I'm getting better at my materials, like the order that I do things. For example, at first I was doing the paint first and then the ink and then the color pencils, kinda, but now I'm like doing in a different order. Like I'm not trying to find an order, I'm just doing as I feel, and I'm learning so much from one drawing to the other that it's just getting better and better. And I'm working on this one actually, so it's not even close to be ready, but it's from this picture. This picture is from the 90s or the like beginning of the 2000, and I'm doing this girl. It was her wedding, but she doesn't want to be portrayed as her wedding, so I'm not doing this headpiece. And also I'm not, like, she doesn't want to wear white, so we're gonna do orange. And it says determined, because she's a very determined person. And there's gonna be roses down here. This is actually like the second drawing of a sequence of 3 drawings, but I'm starting for by the second one because she can't find the picture for the first one. Is a picture where she's a kid and she's trying to find it at her mom's house. So that's gonna be the first one, and the word is gonna be observer, because she was a very observant person when she was a kid. And then when she was an adult, determined. And now she's still an adult, but she's on her 50s, kind of like, yeah, 50s. And now she's gonna choose another word for where she's at right now. But yeah, this is a sequence I'm really excited about, because I've never done a sequence before, like from the same person in different ages. So I'm really excited about this, and it looks like chaos. Like at this point of the drawing, I'm just like, it's not gonna work out. I better just stop doing. But I know it's gonna work out because it always does. And if it doesn't, we just start all over again. Get another piece of paper, do the drawing again and start all over, and then it's gonna work. So yeah, I'm currently working on portraits. It's what I really want to work with, portraits. And I kind of want to go for this vibe here. I really like this vibe, but it's still this vibe, it's kind of like, it doesn't really change much. And this one is gonna be close to, like, when it's done, it's gonna be a little more colorful, not that colorful like those, because here I was just doing things kind of like for fun, not really, because I was teaching myself stuff while I was doing those. This is why I used this face like that and this face like up, because I wanted to paint the different, positions of the face. And it was for me, so I kind of just used whatever color I wanted and just tried things out, like creative and freely creative. This one, it's kind of like I have to think about what we talked about, all the briefing that we did, so I get it right and she's satisfied at the end with the results, of course. So what I'm thinking about is, I want to tell you about the whole process, like the whole thing. So I have this YouTube channel where I'm documenting my processes since I came back to my senses and started drawing again the way I like to draw, which is by hand and with watercolors, color pencils, and ink, like colored ink like this. And I started this whole thing in January of 2025. Now it's March of 2025. And a lot of things changed. Like when I started in January, I was so sure I was gonna draw tarot cards. But then I love tarot, I love it. That's why I wanted to do it. But then I was like, I love other stuff too. Like I love music, and music inspired me so much. So I wanted to bring more of the music aspect of life, and that makes me create stuff like this, like this is very music to me. Like, so I was like, I can use both, like I can do tarot and music. So I was kind of like going for that. And then I was like, but I want to paint faces. Like I really enjoy painting a face because it's a challenge and I love challenges. I'm kind of like a adrenaline junkie, I guess. So I always go for what's difficult. And that makes me always like try new things, which is great. Like I'm really excited about that, but it's also, I cannot get stuck, like if I feel that I'm stuck, like, okay, I just do tarot cards. I felt stuck in the first month. So I was like, okay, I need to figure something else out, and then doing this YouTube channel it's helped me so much to kind of like journaling, like you talk or you write and then you can see and you can hear yourself and you can understand what's the process that you're going through. So it's been great to document this thing the way I'm doing. And at first I was feeling very shy about it and very like, I was doing the scripts and I was, preparing everything, and it would take me like 3-4 days just to make a video, and now I'm just like, yeah, it's documenting. So what I did this week, like which drawing I'm working on, what are my last three drawings, or I just want to bring this type of content, like this type of conversations. I don't even want to reduce it to content, like I'm not producing content, like what we're doing, artists, we're people, what we're doing is having our life and doing our stuff. So I don't consider this whole project content. I consider it a camera filming whatever I'm doing as an artist and as a person. So I have my website too that I need to change everything in there because it's all pointing to the tarot cards, and I was doing that digitally, like the tarots and stuff. I was drawing it on the iPad, and now I'm doing it by hand, and it's not tarot anymore. It is tarot inspired. It could be if the person likes tarot and they want to commission something. It can be tarot inspired, but it's not about tarot. And my website is all about tarot and digital paintings and drawings. And so I need to change that. I need to start or continue writing the newsletter. I did like 2 and then I stopped because all this changing stuff started happening. And also I traveled in the middle of that, and that just made me not want to write even more, because when we travel, a lot of stuff happen in our minds. And I was just like, okay, I need to figure out everything again. Like, it's been 3 months that I started, and I already changed everything, I was doing things digitally, now I'm doing it manually. I was talking about tarot, and now I'm talking about life and music and, documenting the process. Like before, I wanted to do 1 card per week and talk about that card and talk about the creative process of that card. I was gonna talk about that on the newsletter and here, and now I'm just like, no, I need to document whatever I'm doing, because things just happen so fast, and like, how can I stop my processes from happening? Like, how can I just, okay, I create this whole website about tarot cards. Like, it took me like 3 months every day, like working on that, and now I'm just gonna change that. Like, kind of, it was a waste, but it's not, because it was a part of the process. Like, how could I get here where I am doing all these portraits manually if I didn't go through doing the tarot cards digitally? Like, there's no way I could skip that, that part, and it just happened to be here. Like, there's steps that we go through in our lives to get where we are. So I'm very grateful for the website I created, like, all my time and energy, and it was not a waste. I'm really excited about my website, so I need to change that, like the whole thing. I need to change it, and I need to have time for that, which I don't right now. And I don't feel secure enough. Like, I don't feel like I have stuff to say in the newsletter yet. Maybe I do for the newsletter because it's kind of like informal, but my blog, which I have inside of my website, I wanted to write for the blog monthly. I was gonna write about tarot and art related to tarot and life stuff related to tarot, but now, it's not exactly what I want to talk about, so I'm not writing anything on my blog at the moment, which I will start, like, as soon as I'm done with this commissions that I took to do, like these 3 this one drawing and the other two, like when I'm done with those, I think I'm gonna make a pause and work on my website and on the blog and on the newsletter. And other than that, I have my Instagram account that I had two Instagram accounts. I had one that I used for my personal stuff, and I had another one that I created for the work stuff. And like 2 days ago, I decided to stop with the work one and just blended like my work stuff, my personal life, and continue to use my personal account. You know, because I already have like more people there. I already have posts there from, you know, years ago. Like, I felt it would be better to just continue with that one than to try to do two at the same time. Like, that was not working out for me. Like, it's a lot of work. We know how this fast social media swallow our time and energy, and you know, we just have to keep posting, and I don't know, it's crazy. So I'm trying to adapt on my own way. So I guess I'm just gonna mix languages, Portuguese and English, and post from Monday to Friday, one post per day, and see where it takes me. Like, I'm trying to get better at editing my videos for Instagram, like engaging videos. That's so hard to do. Like, I feel that things change so fast in social media that what was interesting last week is not interesting anymore. So it's kind of like you have to keep up with the changes. And I'm not trying to do any trends. Like, I'm trying to find my style, you know. And I feel that I will get there, but I'm not even close to get there. So I'm not pressuring myself to get there because I don't even know where there is. I'm just letting it happen. You know, like everything I'm gonna draw, I put my cell phone to record, and then I have like hours of material already. Like, I have, I don't know, like the past, I don't know, 5 drawings that I did, I didn't edit those videos yet, so I have hours of material to edit, and I'm actually going to work on that, like maybe today or tomorrow. You know, like try things out and see how I feel, see how I feel when I watch it. You know, just be experimental, like how we should do with everything in our lives. Like, experimenting is how we get somewhere different and new. So I really want to create like a style that it feels like me, is not really hard to edit, and it looks cool for whoever's watching. Like, that person feels something when they watch it, you know? Like, I'm really going for a feeling, not for like, oh, this is really like intricate, or this is really hard to edit. Like, this person really took their time. Like, I don't care about that. Like, I want to do something that feels comfortable for me and makes the person who's watching feel something. I don't know what that something is yet. Maybe a warmth, maybe curiosity, maybe I don't know, a life spark, you know, something that make them want to get to know what I do and what I create, and you know, find like-minded people. Something that I've been talking about here like this whole time, that bottom line, all this recording stuff to put it out in the world is for me to find like-minded people. Like, I'm really interested in bonding with people that care about the same stuff that I do. Like, care about the world, care about the people, care about the animals, care about this whole universe stuff, everything that surrounds us. So I'm really excited about that because I can already see the results of me putting my stuff out there, and I'm already seeing people like reaching out and talking back and showing their stuff, and it's pretty cool. So I'm really excited about everything that I'm doing at the moment. And I hope you are too about your stuff. If you're not, you should start doing something interesting for yourself, like something that makes you feel alive. And share that with me if you want to. I would love to see and to know more about you. Yeah, if you wanna check it out, my Instagram, it's now called Rafaela Beleze, which is my name. So RAFAELABELEZE. And my website is still called arcanarafaela.com. And that's it. See you in the next video next week. Bye.